What's up, everybody? It's Captain Razhe, and I'm here in person. That says a lot, doesn't it? I just figured, I wanted to take this moment today to talk about the channel. Normally I would be streaming or recording or something, but I'm like, today I want to do my channel update to you as a person. Normally I just do these pre-made recordings and all that fun jazz, which leads to the recordings. But I want to be on camera today. I want to be both Nathaniel and Razhe. So here I am. Here I am in the blue. I just wanted to talk about the channel as a whole, as we're doing right now. I do have a change I want to make, a very small change, but it's something. I just want to talk about 2025 in a nutshell. Honestly, the big one there is I want to talk about 2025. We did pretty good. How good? Why don't we go take a look? How about that? All right, here we are. Beautiful YouTube studio dashboard. We've been sitting around 243 subs. I don't have a mouse, but you're gonna have to pretend for me. Fine. We'll get 243 subs. We've been growing steadily over the past couple years, Still have the big goal set for 250 subs on. Then we play the next beautiful Musashi video game, Samurai Legends. It's a weird goal, I know. But with 100 being Brave Fencer, which is now one of my favorite games of all time, it only made sense that the next goal be the sequel, right? Is it going to be worth it? Probably not. But you know what? It's fine. Okay? It's fine. Anyways, let's go over 2025 really quickly. So, we're going to go into the playlist because we're going to be here forever if we look at the other stuff. Small channel, gotta do what I gotta do, right? But yeah, this year especially, maybe I'm crazy, but I do feel like this year was awesome. Really fucking awesome. Don't worry about some of these playlists, they're just for me's. They're for me, don't worry about them. But yeah, where did this year start? When did... God, a lot of things updated apparently on January 25th. That's crazy. That doesn't seem right. Wait, what do you mean 2026? Updated today. Spooky. Anyways. Well, how did we start this year, though? We had, Yakuza, right? We played some Yakuza. Finished that. Went to Astrobot. Went into that. We did some good stuff there. Sacred... Really, this year? I don't believe you. It doesn't feel like this year. Oh, right. No, right. We finished Sacred Gold because we had that weird issue where my computer just decided to eat all the memory. And that was bizarre. But it happened. We did the Triforce Hunt. I do remember that. My God, it feels like we did so much this year. Some good old video games. We did Final Fantasy Renaissance. I'm starting to question everything because my God, we had a more packed year than I remember. Oh my God, we did. It's just holy shit, we had a hell of a year. We played Renaissance for the first time, and then we did Sonic Adventure 2, and I hated that. It was great. At Iodine Chronicles 100 Heroes, we did the DLCs, all of them at once. Then we did this really cool thing called Live Alive, and that's also now one of my favorite games of all time. That was awesome, and I enjoyed every minute of it. This is trivia thing for friends that don't worry about it. That's not related to the channel. It's just there. It's just so unscripted, can you tell? Yeah. Anyways, we did go through our first Octopath Traveler. Did that, we were like, ooh, I'm excited, I want to play it. I'm really excited because after playing Live Alive, I wanted to play more of it, sort of. You know how it is. We did that full playthrough, and we're like, can't wait for 0. We're now going into 2026. Freak yeah. Then we did Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. I'm glad I got that off my bucket list. Then we did the Final Fantasy Tactics playthrough, which was crazy good. I'm glad I can gladly say I have finished Tactics after all these years, and that means a lot to me. Because Tactics is one of my favorite games ever, but I just never finished it as a kid. I don't know why. That just happened. But we got it. It's done. Played it. It's on the channel. It was great. We did our Extra Life live stream, which blew me away because we actually hit the goal. We hit the goal we set for $100. It was more so just because we need to have something, but still we hit it. So I want to give a huge shout out to the Tarvel's Quest community. I'm doing this super live, and or not live, on the whatever. I can't fix my wording, but I'm not going to edit anything either. But big shout outs to Tarvel's Quest. I am buddies with a lot of people there. They helped out. They set the goal. They helped make the goal. And they also joined us for Jackbox. So they're cool people in that server. And also Tarvald is cool as well, but don't worry about that. I'll say more positive things if he ever finds me cool enough to talk to in person. Again. I say again because I met him once at Halifax when I went to HalCon back in 2024. Cool guy. Really cool guy. And like I said, because I'm just kind of doing this semi-live, the only thing I'm using the editing tool for is to just add some background music, so you're not getting any pictures. I posted them online, back on like X and Blue Sky at the time, or at least maybe just Blue Sky, I don't remember. But anyways, I posted them there. He's a cool guy, and we hit the goal because of his community of $100. It was small, but it meant a lot. I meant to donate myself, but just, I got hit financially, man. I had a rough financial year this year. Personal life, I'm not going to talk about it. It has nothing to do with this channel. So, don't take that. Alright. It's just, alright. We played Okami. This took us 78 parts. This was a mistake. I'm glad I played Okami, don't get me wrong. But I, honest to God, thought this was going to be a lot shorter. We did a lot of Okami. Like, oh my god. So much Okami. If I had known how long it was going to be, I would have split it up into 3 parts. Basically, I would have, after, like, Orochi and Ninetales, I would have took a small break and played something in between them. But I didn't know, and I didn't, like, know until basically Ninetales. I was like, oh, this LP is going really long. Oops! But, nah, it was a great game. I'm glad I played through it. Yeah, also, we started, and I say started, but I'm also kind of ending. We'll get into that. Doing the 3rd LP because of a job, and I'm like, well, I used to be able to stream 3 times a week. I can't effectively stream on one day simply because I work at like 3 a.m. the next day. So, because when I did try to stream, it would always be like, oh, well, I finished streaming at like 10 or midnight, and I'm like, ooh, that's not good. And then what would happen is, oh, I gotta be up for 2 at 2 a.m. And if I end up getting a stream going to midnight or 11, I'm not getting any sleep. So I wanted to fill the gap. So that was the idea behind, I'm gonna call them the Green Circle LPs, which was Poke Emblem and then Dragon Quest 1. That was a good idea. And the fact that my employment sadly ends this week, also conveniently lining up with Dragon Quest 1 ending is weird. I don't know why, it just is. But yeah. That's it. Alright, for the NES, SNES stuff, we've just played a couple games when they came out. I don't think I've done any in a while. I feel like I might need to do a catch-up stream for those. See? Spot checks. I think I did a couple. My god. I got a copyright here, I gotta fix that. Oh! Oh! Alright, where's my good old spot checks? I really don't do these enough. I wish I did, but not enough reason to, sadly. But anyways, we did Tekken 3, we did Tekken 3, we did Squirrel with a Gun. Those were a lot of fun. I mean, I kind of suck at Tekken, but I suck at all games. I honestly do. At least fighting games. Oh, I think I'm alright at Smash Brothers and Soul Calibur, but that's really it. I love Tekken, I just not good at it. It is what it is. But anyways, we did a couple reacts, we did the Game Awards, we did a couple of directs, I forget. Been a hot minute. Those were fine. They were fine. I don't know if I don't even know if I like doing reacts, honestly. Like, I do, but I don't like doing them alone. And, because it's just like, it's not as fun when you watch, like, Game Awards. Watching that alone, like, even with an audience, it's not as fun as shitting on it with friends. So, as much as I want to do more reacts of the Game Awards, I might stop and just stick to directs, and that's if they happen. It feels like there are no general directs. It felt like there's very little, or they were just impossible or awkward to stream. Yeah, there were a few, but I don't know what happened to them. I don't know. It's weird. It just feels dry. I don't know how to put it. I think the last Nintendo Direct was the Mario Anniversary one, and that one stunk. And I don't remember when the last Sony one. What was the last? Hold on, I gotta go back in here. What was the last Sony and Nintendo one that I did? In Summer Game Fest? I didn't even stream the Nintendo one. Oh my god. I streamed the Switch 2 Direct. I streamed the March Direct. That was it? Holy shit! Holy shit! Oh, wow. Wow, that feels fucking dire, man. I missed the Final Fantasy one. I remember when the Tactics Remaster got announced, I was playing games with friends, and I didn't know it was because something cool was announced, and I didn't stream it. Shit. What a dire ass year, man. Oh, lord. Anyways, let's keep moving. Metroid Zero Mission. Alright. I know I have a bad habit of starting series and then just not finishing them. Because I'm doing Pokemon, doing Mega Man, and I think I'm doing at least one other thing. But, like, I'm starting a Metroid. Metroid Prime, that's it. A Metroid. But yeah, I'm doing the 2D platformers of Metroid. Zero Mission felt like a great one to start with, and that was fine. I quickly learned that Metroid 2D might not be for me. I don't know, we'll see. I don't wanna say that now, because we're gonna be doing we're gonna be doing Metroid 2. We're gonna do Super Metroid and Metroid. I'm gonna say Dread, but well, I mean, Fusion. That's what it is. And then I don't know. Maybe I'll get to Dread afterwards. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how I feel about 2D Metroids. Like, I'm not saying they're bad. I enjoyed it. I'm just like, oh, I suck at this. But, I mean, everyone's first playthrough of a game or series, right? You're not going to be good. I don't know. That's why I'm waiting to reserve judgment, especially by the end of Super Metroid. But I think I'm going to be fine. Super Metroid, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. But we're going to get to Metroid 2 first, so yeah. Yeah. Anyways, keep going. The Tomba LP. I like the Tomba game, but I hate that I only realized after I basically like locked in and was booting up the game who was making it. I didn't realize it was limited run games. So, fuck those guys. Also, oh my god, I hate the annoying thing that's forcing me to use the analog stick because the D-pad just randomly stops working. I think that's mostly associated with the rewind, but still, that doesn't make sense. That shouldn't be a problem. So, I'm gonna, you know, finish Tomba 1, and then maybe in the future, if I do Tomba 2, which I probably will, I'm just gonna stick to the original version. I'm not gonna use the one that on PlayStation 4 or PlayStation 5, so just easier that way. I can be guilt-free! Be guilt-free! Anyways, so after we finished Poke Emblem, we went into Dragon Quest 1, because I realized, wait a minute, there might be important content in 1 when I want to play 2, because 2 is the one I actually want to play between the games and the release. But I think I saw somewhere it's like, oh hey, there's bonus content if you beat 1 for 2. So yeah, that's why I like decided, oh yeah, I'll do Dragon Quest 1 on the Thursday slot, and it's working out well. Like I said, it's lining up perfectly with the ending of my job. So yay! We'll have it done, and we'll be ready for when I can sit down and play Dragon Quest 2. Finally, after all these years. Ys Chronicles, Ys 1 and 2. In the previously mentioned Tarvold's community, a lot of people won't shut up about Falcom games, and I've been kind of curious about this series, and also with Trials in the Sky, so I'm like, you know what? Let's play our first Falcom game. Oh look, Ys 1 is on sale. Let's buy it. And then I did. I bought 1 and 2 on Steam, and I don't regret it. So we're finishing up 1. We're getting close to the end of 1 right now. 2's coming up in the near future, right? It'll be right afterwards. It'll be just one consecutive playthrough. And yeah. Really glad I'm getting into Ys. It's not the best game, but you can tell it's the first game. So I'm giving it I'm cutting it a lot of slack. But it's good. And then finally, here we are. Current streams, Octopath Traveler 0. A game that I keep feeling like I'm delaying in terms of content going up. But I mean, I am playing it. And I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying my time. Kudos to everyone who watches these videos and talks. I'm really thankful that you guys are showing up. I'm never thankful of the fact that Square Enix loves to just copyright hit everything. Swear to God, it's so annoying. But anyways, yeah, I have my opinions on Octopath Traveler 0. This isn't the place for it. If you want to hear my opinion, watch the streams or the recordings. Either's good. And yeah, that's our 2025, right? I'm not going to go into analytics, all that junk. I don't want to get depressed. I'm a small-time YouTuber. I kind of suck at this game, honestly. This game of YouTubing, but it is what it is. So yeah. No, I like doing YouTube, I really do. We've been doing this for like 6.5 years now, I think. And yeah, it kind of sets in a lot, like, you're doing it for 6.5 years and you only got this many subscribers, so little, and it's like, Yeah, and it's great. I enjoy what I'm, like I said, I enjoy what I'm doing. I don't think my parents believe in me, but that shouldn't be a surprise. They're like, oh, you spend the time to like 2 people watching, and it's like, yeah, but to me, that's channel, that means it's success. I've always said, since day one, as long as one person's entertained, I've done my job. So, the fact that I'm entertaining at least one person, even if it's a friend, like a personal friend, if they're watching my videos and they're enjoying me failing or doing good at video games or anything like that, it's a lot. And I'm seeing names that of people that I don't know in person show up in chat, and I see them every now and again, and they're coming back, and thank you. Honestly, thank you. It means a lot. It really does. I could cry right now, okay? I'm sensitive, alright? So, yeah, no, I don't know what to say. It means, like, I could have 1 subscriber. It could be my friend. It could be my mod, Daniel. Awful Daniel. It could be him. And I'd still be happy doing this. Because I'm entertaining someone. Even if it's a friend. It doesn't mean much. But it means everything. It means everything to me, and that's what matters. So, am I going to keep doing this? 100%. Until either everything fails, I go crazy, or otherwise, I'm still doing this shit. I'm still doing this shit. So, yeah, I know there are things you can do for YouTube that, like, could help the algorithm. I've heard longer videos could work. But I feel like I would need to choose some new games to nominate to that. If I do an hour plus of Tomba, I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. But at the same time, if I did do an hour of Tomba, I'll be out of Tomba soon. So I'm gonna try to at least push back for the idea on Saturdays and Sundays to try to get those to be longer videos after Yeast 1. Maybe starting with Yeast 2, I don't know. Maybe I'll just, I don't know, we'll figure things out. Might not change anything, because doing what works, or I say what works, but anyways. Alright, but that's enough of that. Because I don't know how to figure out how YouTube works, and I think a lot of people kind of agreed to just do what makes you happy, and that's the ultimate goal, so let's talk about what we're doing! How about that? How about that? So, as I've basically already mentioned, because we're doing the end of my job's kind of ending soon, and as a result, I don't have any days restricted currently. Obviously, I'll be looking for a job. Again, not important. I'm just explaining what's going on. But for the time being, starting next week, I'm gonna start changing my schedule slightly. So, I say slightly, but I don't know how to put it. So I will be streaming Octopath and all that fun jazz. I'm back over to here. Going back here because we're gonna do these live streams that are getting copyright claimed every time. I'm gonna have to fill that shit out when I can. I'm gonna be moving to Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays for that, with Tomba and whatever replaces Tomba to be Tuesdays and Thursdays. I've been wanting to kind of do this for a while, but because the big reason why we did Monday, Tuesdays, and Thursdays was because Fridays for me used to be tabletop night, where I would play tabletop with the guys, and for a number of reasons, it definitely goes into personal information. I'm probably not going to be playing on Fridays anymore. There's a lot of reasons. Some of it's personal, but another part of it is I just want my Fridays back, man. I've been kind of wanting that for a while, but working on Fridays, or I couldn't stream like on Thursdays, that made me really want to go back to doing streams on Friday. And it also just lines up better. So it's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, stream. Perfect. That's a 1 day gap between each thing. And then you still have that gap for the other LP, which is Tuesday and Thursday. So we still have everything there. It's spaced out better. And that might be better for me. I don't know. I mean, I still might stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's not like, I'm not locking those out. It's just, I want the default to be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So, I'm going to try to start changing that starting next week. I'd start this week, but I'm busy today on Monday. And I might be busy Wednesday, but I don't think that's going to affect stream. Like, I'm probably going to stream Wednesday. I don't know. But yeah. I just want to get the default to being Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then the LP being Tuesday and Thursday. With Saturday and Sunday not being touched. And obviously, as you can tell by that, I'm not doing the third LP. Third recording. Because that's a lot of work. That actually took a lot, right? When I was working, I was doing like 2 to 3 mornings a week. That was like Friday, Saturday, Sunday. It wasn't a lot, but it was something. But that took that. So I didn't really... So on Sundays, I was like, I just want to rest. So then I would have to record on Monday for the Wednesday and Friday content. And Tuesday had to be the Thursday content. And then Wednesday had to be the Saturday, Sunday content. With Thursday, I mean, I can't stream because I work in the morning, and it just... That was basically the last few months, and... It was rough. Like, it was rough, man. Oh my god. So... Yeah. Just... I wouldn't say I was burned out, but I had to, like, make sacrifices in my life to just make sure I didn't go crazy. Like, it kinda sucked. But it is what it is, right? I work takes priority. As much as I love this YouTube, work takes priority. What pays the bills is the most important goddamn thing. So that's, yeah. But anyways, I'm kind of like, I don't know if I'm rambling at this point. I don't. We have been recording for like 28 minutes now. I was thinking this was going to be like a 10-minute video at most, so I am going to wrap things up. But yeah, we had a hell of a year. Hell 2025. And Monday, Wednesday, Fridays are going to be the new default stream days starting a week from when this goes out. So that would be February, really. Simple as that, February. February falls on a Sunday, so yeah. Or starts on a Sunday, so that's a problem solved. But yeah, that's it. I could keep talking, but this is basically a half-an-hour video, and I did not intend it to be this long, so I'm gonna go. So if you've been listening to this the whole time, thank you so much. You might have this just thrown up into a side video, or you might have just like skimmed it, and because I don't know what the hell I'm doing, there's no annotations, no chapters, so you're just kind of like, what the hell's the point of this video? To which I go, hi, that's really it. I just wanted to talk as a person, and no editing, no like cutting out the breaths or anything like that. I'm just here and I just wanted to talk, and I wanted to talk about 2025. On the surface, it really doesn't feel like we did a lot, but I think we did. I think overall, I'm happy. I'm happy. I want more, obviously, but I'm happy. I guess if there's one more thing I want to say is I did decide on a 500 subscriber goal, but it's a fucking small thing. Basically, I'm gonna make a Discord if we hit 500, like a Discord server. I don't think it'll be popular. I don't think it at all, but I'll make it exist if we hit 500. So, yeah. It'll probably never happen, I'll be honest. I don't want to be hard on myself, but I'm gonna be honest. I'll probably retire before we hit 500, and I don't know what else to say. I'm kind of like blanking at this point. But yeah, anyways, I'm gonna go because I don't know what else to say. So, it's been over 30 minutes, 31-minute video. I'm gonna wrap things up. So, thank you if you watched this whole thing. Again, I said that already, but I'll say it again. Thank you so much if you showed up and you listened. If you have watched, tell me what genre of game would you like me to play? I've been doing a lot of JRPGs, and that's probably not going to stop anytime soon. But I wonder if there's something else I should look at, you know? So let me know. Or say, boobies. Just boobies, nothing else. Spread the boobies. Say that if you've been watching, alright? Anyways, I'm gonna go now, so thank you all so much. Of course, don't forget, subscribe to the channel so we can hit those goals, right? Hit 250 for Musashi and 500 for Discord. For me. And if regardless, thank you so much. Thank you. Just thank you so much, guys. I love seeing some recurring names, like I said, and it means a lot. It means I'm not the most boring person in the world. Thankfully, I have a lot of people who to tell me other. But anyways, I'm gonna go. So, until next time, I want you all to have yourselves a wonderful night. This is Captain Razhe, heading out. Have a good one, guys.